I made a promise that this franchise would make an appearance this month. So, we did get a new Insidious film this year, so let's go ahead and rank all five of these things from worst to best. So, yeah, starting off at number 5, last place, and that is easily going to be Insidious: The Last Key. I really did not like this movie when I first saw it in theaters, and honestly, it's just gotten worse for me over the years. Lynn Shay did her best to save this movie, as well as Lee Winnell and Angus Sampson. But this movie just has nothing going for it other than the main performances of the main trio. Yeah, I didn't think it was a very good movie. The main key finger monster was not creepy at all. Yeah, did not like this movie, so it's here at last place. Number 4 is going to be the newest movie in the series, Insidious: The Red Door. I did think that this movie was good, and I still think it's good. This is definitely a step up from part 4. Patrick Wilson had a pretty damn good debut as a director. I really liked his directing style in this movie. But the story here, while I did enjoy it, just felt a little too predictable, I guess, because most of the movie it's Patrick Wilson and Ty Simpkins trying to figure out this mystery of their past that we already know because it's the first movie in the franchise. So, yeah, not a terrible movie, way better than part 4, but still probably could have been a little bit better. Number 3 is going to be Insidious Chapter 2. And these top 3 are really, really great, in my opinion. This one picks up pretty much where the first one left off, with Patrick Wilson being haunted now instead of his son. And I really enjoyed the whole aspect of trying to get him back from the further and finding out which demon is trying to take him over. And I also really liked the introduction of the other guy that was friends with Lynn Shay. I don't remember his name at the moment, but I really liked his introduction. I really liked the fact that Lee Winnell got more to do in this movie, and I really liked the atmosphere. Just like the first one, the atmosphere was just really, really good. So yeah, it's here at number 3. Runner-up number 2 is going to end up being the original film Insidious. And usually with a lot of these rankings, you will see me have the first movie at the top most of the time, but I feel like the other movie that's at number 1 just did everything a little bit better. Now, this is a pretty good modern day horror film. I don't think it's a masterpiece by any means. I don't think any of these movies are. But I do think that this is a really good horror film. I feel like it was a really good rough draft for what James Wan eventually went on to do with The Conjuring. And I thought that his style and his pretty much test run of the formula that this movie had was really good. And I thought it was all really well handled. You get a iconic horror villain with the lipstick demon, or Demon Darth Maul, as some people call it. Yeah, I think it's a good movie, good scares. Some of the loud noises could have been toned down a little bit, but I thought the story was interesting, and I really enjoy it, so it's here at number 2. But number 1 is going to be Insidious Chapter 3. Now, I see a lot of people say that this is one of their least favorite of the franchise, and I don't get it. I think that this is a damn good entry into the franchise, and obviously I think it's the best one. It's at number 1. But I really loved the story here. I loved Dermot Mulroney in this movie. I really liked the main girl, Quinn. I thought she was really good, and the actress who played her was really good. And I loved that Lynn Shay was actually the main character here, instead of trying to force another story with Patrick Wilson's family, even though he did eventually come back for part 5. But either way, I did really enjoy this movie. I think the man who can't breathe is easily the most creepy villain in this franchise. Really, really great villain. And I thought Lee Winnell, for this being his debut film, did a damn fine job capturing what might go on to be his signature directing style. I really love the atmosphere, the tension, everything that builds. And I love that this movie didn't just solely focus on loud noises for jump scares. It actually earned its jump scares, unlike some of the other movies in this franchise. But yeah, I think it's a really good movie, and it's at number 1. So that was my ranking for all the Insidious films. Let me know down in the comments what your ranking is for these films. I'd love to hear from you. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.